Hello everyone and welcome to Destination Penguins. We are Jarek and Agnieszka traveling to the bottom of South America in our van Mundo. In 2023, we left our American lives behind and embarked on the journey south. Life is short, world is beautiful, and we want to make memories for a lifetime. So join us on this journey as we publish the highlights on YouTube. We left our beautiful beach in the morning today, and we're driving to the border with Chile. And first we got some papers in town of Tacna. Yeah, it's very confusing, but and also we inquired through text messages with a person recommended an iOverlander to get the insurance for Mundo. So that seems to be sort of pending, but we don't know. We're hoping to get the insurance that will cover the rest of the countries in one big swoop for another year. So we'll see how that works out. The road to the border is still through the desert, and we still have about 20 kilometers or so to the border. But in general, we stayed in Peru for 10 weeks, like almost 2.5 months, not fully. And it was really, really great stay. Peru is large, but it was really, really fun to visit all the different areas, from the mountains to the seaside to old archaeological sites, pre-Inca, and then obviously Machu Picchu and Cusco, the Inca center of Peru. And then at the very end, Lake Titicaca, and we decided at the last minute not to go to Bolivia because it was mostly me. I was really having a hard time beyond 3,500 meters above the sea level. It was really hard to breathe and to sleep. And considering Bolivia is between like 4,000 and 4,900, I was slightly worried how even a short trip is going to pan out for me. So we are still considering going, but we're going to go through Chile first and then San Pedro de Atacama, and then we're going to decide if we're going to go to Bolivia or not. In general, Peru was quite safe. Everybody always sends us some messages to stay safe and be safe and watch out for ourselves. I mean, truth be told, that we stayed mostly in campsites except the last 2 nights we wild camped. But in general, like, everybody was nice and we didn't have a hint of danger or being like, you know, in some kind of a uncomfortable situation. Everything was always so friendly and wonderful. And this border is a little bit different because they're going to inspect our car, and in addition to that, we cannot carry any fruits and vegetables. So needless to say, we pretty much ate everything that we had in the last 2 days, to the point where we had spaghetti for breakfast with some coffee. And we only have, I think, 1 onion left and 3 limes, plus a little bit of ginger and a little bit of turmeric, and maybe half a head of garlic. So we'll see what happens with that, if they're going to take it away or not. We're approaching the border. So we're going camiones or autos?
No, buses, autos.
I see.
I guess this way, right?
Alright, it's a little confusing because we're coming to Chile, but we haven't checked out from Peru yet. But we just asked the policeman, and he indicated that we have to do it all here. So we
Yeah. And they said parked anywhere.
yes.
We should park in here. Autos.
Yeah. All right. And so let's go to the migration
Okay.
first. Steps were such that first we checked out of Peru in this Isla Dos. Then we went to Isla 1 to check in into Chile. And from there, around the corner, there was aduana. And we had to cancel the tip from Peru and get a tip from Chile. And now we have to go through the inspection. All right, now we're pulling over to inspection. Except somebody is...
I can go. Go. Awesome.
All right. And then we'll see what happens here. All right, here's the final step. We're going to turn. Here's the first few kilometers from the border of Chile. We stopped in the town of Arica and filled up with food, and then we got some cash and we got some gas. And
200,000.
I know, 200,000. So the exchange rate is 1,000 to $1, and we're driving through some more desert, pretty much like in Peru. Not much changed. Oh my gosh, look at this town over there. The roads are great. There's a mirador. Our first night in Chile, and we are wild camping on the beach. There's nobody around. There's a village up there, up the hill, but there's nobody here on the beach. So we're slowly moving down south in the coast of Chile. Last 2 days we spent in a car junkyard slash mechanic shop. Not because Mundo had an issue, but because it was a perfect place for us to stop, do the laundry. Also, Yarek changed oil in Mundo because he was necessary by now, and we kind of like got some water, and I was able to do a little bit of editing and just kind of slow down. We stayed with Mark in northern Chile, right on the coast. It was a very interesting stay. But now we're moving down south. It's still very, very sandy. It's totally a desert. But the coast is really pretty. We're on the Highway 1 this time, which snakes around the coast. And there are like right in the middle of Atacama Desert, which is the driest place on earth. And soon we're going to enter the San Pedro de Atacama town, and we're going to visit the town and visit all the attractions within the desert. Hopefully we're going to make it to a really nice hot springs. The town is coming up. There's some green stuff.
Oasis.
Yeah, it is an oasis.
QC down.
It is QC town. It looks like a very deserty town.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely restaurants. Is this the Catarpe hostel?
No. Shit.
Is it here? So we arrived in San Pedro de Atacama and parked in this nice parking space, and we're going to go and check out the town. The town looks really, really cute, adorable, very touristy, but nice. Lots of hotels, restaurants, artisan people with handmade decorations and jewelry, and probably going to stay 2 days, and then we're going to go boondocking into the desert. Oh, it's really busy today. It's Friday night. Whoa, this is crazy. Here's the front of the church with the bell tower and a beautiful wall. And a beautiful door. So we spent 2 days in a campsite to kind of get acclimated to the desert, the driest place on earth. And today we decided, okay, we're going to just go boondocking in the desert. And so the first stop is going to be a magic bus. It's kind of a marker for every overlander who comes to Chile to stop at the magic bus. And from what I understand, it's just an abandoned bus during the day, and then it becomes magic at night. But we can't find it. So the marker on the overlander, we already passed it. So we're going to go and search for it in the middle of the desert, because we wanted to spend the evening here at the bus. So this is our surroundings. I mean, there's nothing, right? It's Mundo, Yarek, and I. And no bus. We can't find the bus. We are thinking that the bus was removed. I don't know. We're going to compare pictures on Iovalander. Maybe we walked the wrong direction. So we came back to the van because we couldn't find it. But in the same time, we saw cars going, both directions. So we decided we're going to drive further. And also we found the magic bus on the Google map. There's no road indicated on the Google map, but we're going to give it a try to go further and see what happens.
Until then, it would be like hundreds of cars. Possible.
I know. Oh, traffic. Is that the same car?
The same car? No.
Wait.
Yeah, this is the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're somewhere close. There was a couple in the car. I think they went the other direction. They couldn't find it. They were asking us.
Well, they gave up too early, I guess.
Yes, but we don't see the magic bus yet. But the Google map shows that we're going the right direction.
Yeah, it's behind this hill, I bet you. This one.
Oh, I see.
Because that's how this rock looks.
Alright, we're in search of the magic bus. And then in the distance we see this beautiful cone of a volcano and snow-covered peaks of the Andes. There is the magic bus. Yes, we found the magic bus. Now we have to figure out how to get there.
But if we continue there, like tomorrow on this road,
Yeah.
it will take us to the main road.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, to the other. To something. We don't have to go back.
I see.
I just wonder where's the orange car.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they
There is somebody there.
Maybe they are killed and buried already.
I don't think so. Oh my god. Alright. I think there is someone at the magic bus, or is it the magic bus?
Is it?
Yep. We found it. He looks pathetic. He
Huh?
looks. Here's the magic bus with a whole bunch of stickers, and I'm going to put our sticker on it too. Wow. I think I'm going to put a sticker right here next to johnnytravel.pl because he's got to be Polish. So here we are. Beautiful two volcanoes in the distance. And it's not windy here. Not super hot. Very sunny and bright. In this episode, we left the beachside campsite in Peru and headed for the border. We crossed the border and then continued south in Chile, a little bit on Highway 5, then on Highway 1, until we went inland and reached the San Pedro de Atacama. We spent a few days in the desert